Hello, welcome back. Today, we're going to start with blood sugar regulation. Abnormal blood sugar is one major contributory factor to Alzheimer's type dementia. In fact, blood sugar regulation is so important. You will see in the medical literature and research Alzheimer's being also referred to as diabetes type 3. That's how intricately connected blood sugar is to this disease. So why? Why is blood sugar that important? There's many reasons, but a lot of it has to do with inflammatory cascades and also what we call advanced glycosylated end products. When your blood sugar is not stable, when it's too high the majority of the time, we cause a lot of challenges in the system. One of those is developing insulin resistance. So I want you to think of insulin like a doorman that opens up the door to the cells so that glucose can then come in. If we constantly bombard the system with too much glucose, which is blood sugar, which comes in the form of not just sugar, but also carbohydrates and fruit, we know that the body produces too much insulin and really stops listening to those doormen because the doormen just keep coming knocking and they decide they're going to start ignoring those knocks because it's just too much. The problem with that is that too much insulin causes major challenges in the way of weight gain. We know obesity itself is a risk factor for Alzheimer's. The problem with too much glucose in the system is it causes things to be sticky. And these products are formed called advanced glycosylated end products, meaning a lot of sticky sugars sticking together in the bloodstream. That can cause more inflammation and also damage in itself. We also see as blood sugar becomes less regulated, we see cells in small areas like eyes and kidneys start to swell and shrink at the way of the blood sugar going in the system, meaning that the cells are responding, the blood sugar is going up, they swell a little bit because where sugar goes, water goes, the sugar goes down, they shrink a little bit. And the problem is that in small areas where it's only 1 or 2 cell thick, such as eyes or kidneys, we start to see damage. Brain areas, unfortunately, we'll see the same. So blood sugar modification and regulation is a huge step 1 in prevention of this nasty disease. We also do recommend anybody struggling already with memory loss or Alzheimer's really get their blood sugar managed well. First step to doing this is to look at your carbohydrate content, your fruit content, and your sugar content in your diet. This is particularly important for your first meal of your day. As you're sleeping through the night, your blood sugar levels typically in a healthy individual will fall a little bit, and then when you eat breakfast, they will rise again. It is very tough on the system when your blood sugar levels are low to start the day, and then you grab a bowl of cereal, or even a big bowl of oatmeal, or a bowl of fruit, or a piece of toast. That blood sugar goes from quite low to quite high. It spikes quite quickly. What generally happens is that insulin, that doorman, grabs that blood sugar, pulls it into cells, and then, an hour and a half, 2 hours later, you're hungry again. So not only are we going to spend the day chasing blood sugar, you're going to spend the day chasing hunger as well. As the body starts to poorly manage this blood sugar, we start to see damage, as I mentioned. And unfortunately, the brain is highly affected by this blood sugar dysregulation. So my biggest tip for you today is look at your carbohydrate intake, your sugar intake, and your fruit intake. You want to pick foods that are low glycemic, meaning they don't have a big impact on blood sugar. For example, if you are going to choose a fruit to have, maybe don't have it for breakfast, and you would be better off choosing a fruit that's lower glycemic, such as berries or pomegranate, as opposed to a tropical fruit such as mango and papaya or bananas. For breakfast ideas, you're going to really want to focus on proteins, healthy fats, vegetables. Often I tell people, even though I know it seems strange, have dinner for breakfast. Have a piece of chicken and some vegetables, for example, or a stir fry. That's a great way to go. You can do some plain yogurt or alternative yogurt if you're dairy sensitive, with some nuts, seeds, hemp hearts, chia seeds. That's going to hold you over, and it's going to allow blood sugar to very slowly rise and stay stable versus spiking and falling as we described. Protein powders for some people can be a nice, quick, and easy way to go. Eggs can be an option for some people. Scramble in some veggies or salsa. Add an avocado on top. Healthy fats, particularly the monounsaturated fats from plants, are a great way to start your day. So if you like things that are warm, try a porridge, but instead of oats as your base, use hemp hearts as your base. So today, I hope you learned a few tricks that you can do to help keep your blood sugar low, to reduce your risk factor in the development of Alzheimer's. Thank you. Have a great day.